Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Servant Summer Festival gameplay. Alright, let us continue with the story. I'm going to do the final dojin today. There's one more dojin left to complete. Where is it? This one. I'm going to do this one and then I'm going to continue with the main story. So let's do this. This is called a prescription that teaches the importance of health. Alright, let's go. What? You used to treat patients by having them drink fushi? What? What's a fushi? That's quite unusual method. Tell me more. How much did you give? How did you administer it? What diseases did you treat with it? Ho ho ho! Of course, I'm happy to share. When you get to be my age, just meeting youngsters who want to hear what you have to say is enough to make your day. I can't take notes, doctor. That'd be great, thanks. If this fushi method turns out to be an effective form of treatment, we'll have to write it up in a proper report and share it with the rest of the medical world. Indeed, spreading correct medicinal information is why we're here after all. Unfortunately, as far as our club activities go, we're still no better off than we were before. It doesn't matter how much more medical information we collect if we don't have the chances to announce it. Right. Hey there. Pardon the intrusion, everyone. I'm Mashkiri Light, professional assistant, and this is... Nice to meet you. I'm Artoria Caster, but please call me Arcas for short. Oh, if it isn't Master and Marsh, how nice of you to pay our humble club a visit. Unfortunately, as you probably know, our club is having some difficulties right now. We put this club of medical professionals together because we thought making a dojin at the Servant Fest would be a good way to share valuable medical information with the world and promote the benefits of healthy living. But obviously they made the restriction of this being Artoria themed. So it makes it a bit tricky. I never thought things would turn out like this. It seems like the Servant Fest is much less hospitable to freedom of expression than I was led to believe. Of course, innovative treatment methods have always faced persecution thanks to outdated societal norms and the interests of those in power. So this admittedly isn't anything new, but it's still disappointing. Please don't misunderstand, this isn't what Servant Fest used to be like. During the last one, everyone was much more free and relaxed and every day was like a festival. And with the sense of liberation that comes with being on a tropical island, it really felt like anything was possible. I see, this singularity already seemed pretty liberating to me, but the last one must have been livelier. Well, the last one was the one where Skadi was there, right? Where we had the whole thing with, like Skadi being the whole thing with Ibuki as well. Yeah. I remember that. Oh no, in terms of liveliness, it was about the same. If anything, this singularity feels like it's even more extravagant. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have tried to compare them in terms of which was better. It makes perfect sense that things would change for a sequel, whether it's for a manga or a game or anything else. Wow. The committee in charge of Hawaii may have stricter rules than Luluhawa, but that's just to ensure everyone's safety. The last festival may have been a little more chaotic than this one, but there was advantages and disadvantages to each. The only reason the Anti-Servant Fest Alliance came about here is because they refused to accept the genre restriction. And now the Normalization Committee has recognized their grievance as legitimate. If an Alliance Dojin gets high enough ranking during the finale on day 7, they've agreed to rescind that very restriction. That ridiculous wager. I understand your point, but I thought I already told you there's no way we can make a Dojin under these conditions. Right. Well, because, not only they cannot make what they wanted, but it's been restricted to be only Artoria themed, so they're like, what the hell? I know, that's why we came here today, and we found a solution. For, as you know, the only acceptable genre this year is Artoria. I know you may feel like that restriction is much too limiting, but there are basically infinite what-if possibilities out there. Okay. Alright. I see, so that is what you meant. You're saying we still have room to interpret this restriction in a way that suits our sensibilities. Perhaps we have been overly focused on the word genre. Fine, maybe we do have room to re-evaluate our treatment methods at this conference. In that case, why don't we start over and think about this problem again from the beginning? Now would seem like an especially opportune time to do so, seeing how Master and his compatriots weren't present for our first discussion. So, what kind of book were you all looking to make in the first place? We were going to make a manga about the importance of staying healthy, right? Things like children who don't brush their teeth regularly get cavities, but those who keep all their teeth in good condition. Essentially, we wanted to make a book that would teach people how to take care of themselves by reading it. I can see a book like that in places like an infirmary. However, when we were told the theme had to be all about Artoria, why don't just make the characters Artoria? Like, obviously if you have to make something which is going to show others that, oh, you should brush your teeth, just make the characters in the book who are doing that as Artoria, right? Just make a book of like Artoria brushing her teeth or something. I don't know, something like that. We decided there was no way we could make the kind of book we wanted and gave up. I love the idea of a book I helped create teaching people the value of good health. It sounded like a modern day manifesto, which is why I decided to join this club myself. So to be told that we can no longer make the kind of book we want, well, I don't know what to do about that. And what was your real purpose for joining, Gramps? I was told that a great manga can teach people's hearts and minds like nothing else. If that's true, that means this is a great way to practice a new kind of brainwash. I mean, we're influencing people. I knew it. Bruh. Allow me to ask a more basic question so that we can more accurately ascertain our current symptoms. What is genre anyway? Oh my god, that's where we're starting? Okay. That's a good question. I think you can say that at its heart it's a type of a categorization. Yeah, it's a theme, Though I suppose there are also situations where the word is synonymous with subject matter or theme. There you go. Basically, whatever a work of art focuses on determines the category it falls under, something like that, I think. But themes are also something you can't see directly. You definitely don't see many books taking a page to explain exactly what its themes are. Yeah, but if a reader thinks a book is expressing a certain theme, then it is, regardless of what the creator originally intended. Yeah, but it is pretty obvious. Like, obviously, if you read like a romance novel, you're not going to say it's a horror novel, right? If there's no horror elements to it. Like, by reading, you can kind of understand. And, there are like books and like TV shows, like animes and stuff, where the genres are a bit like, like you cannot really figure out what it is up until like a certain point or something. And there's also like shows and stuff that does like the whole genre shift thing, where it shifts from one genre to another. And yeah, those are things, but obviously like it is pretty obvious by the end of it that, oh, this is this genre, like, so I don't think it's a, like, it is pretty obvious. I'm pretty sure like the author and the readers are going to agree that, oh, this book is this genre. I don't think there'll ever be a book where the author is like, oh, you know what, I'm writing a horror story, and and the audience will be like, oh no, I'm actually reading like a comedy. And I don't think that's ever going to happen, because unless it's that skeptical, like it's very like the borderline, the category, the line to distinguish that is very thin. If that is the case, then yeah, I agree with Marsh. I see. So while themes certainly do exist, they're generally determined by what each individual consumer brings to the work. I think you've touched on something very important in your question, Miss Nightingale. Something that may just be what we need to get past this hurdle. Indeed, genre or theme may definitely exist, but that genre or theme is far from being set in stone. In which case, there you go. Why don't you make a health-focused book that the committee can still interpret as being about Artoria? You're laughing about that, and a hearty laugh at that. What's so funny about that idea? Don't worry, Dr. Asalipus is just having a mild episode. Wow. It will go away on its own in a short while. And if it doesn't, I'll nurse him back to health myself. Bruh. Now let us wait and see what happens. I see. So that's the ticket. In that case, I know exactly what I need to do. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh no. And why did you just take out the sharp and shiny looking knife? Wait, is that a scalpel? If you want to show off your fancy blade, maybe you should talk to Muramasa instead. Oh god. Okay, why are we fighting him? Like, I guess we're fighting Artoria. Hmm.
治療に身軽さが必要ならそうするだけだ。
NP gods.
朝の書きたくはないな。
NPC, NPC.
切開してみよう。これどんな愉快な症状だ。逃がすか。すべきことは変わらん。逃がすか。医術に夏休みはない。そこだ。何のつもりだ。何のつもりだ。これが効くはずだ。切開してみよう。逃がすか。すべきことは変わらん。逃がすか。医術に夏休みはない。お大事にとは言っておこう。
Right. Damn, I couldn't get a good hit in with my scalpel. What was he trying to do? Like get a sample of Artoria or something, like cut off, I don't know, like maybe like a part of her? And thank goodness for that. What the hell were you thinking? One moment you're overcome with joy and the next you're coming at me like we're mortal enemies. I didn't figure you for a combat nut, like Melusi. I also think this merits an explanation. Yeah, slow your roll, Doc. I agree, depending on your answer, I may have to place you under immediate medical observation. I think I get where you're coming from, but let's see what you have to say for yourself. Every con attendee on this island knows that Artoria is the only acceptable genre, which means for this summer Artoria could end up becoming a common unit. What? Common unit? Oh, now I see. Let me put it to you this way. If I were to write a medicinal book on a particular kind of surgery, I'd probably use liters to describe the amount of blood we will need to keep on hand in the operating room, because liters are a unit for measuring volume currently recognized around the world. So what? Are you going to say now that this is Artoria themed? Are you going to make it like Artoria related? Like instead of saying liters, you'd probably say like, oh, I don't know, like half of Artoria, like, or something like that. Half of Artoria's worth of blood, or something like that, maybe. Like, is that what's he going to say? If I'd been summoned in Europe 1,000 years ago and wrote a similar book, then I'd surely use a different unit of measurement, and I'd probably use yet another one if I'd been summoned in Asia 2,000 years ago. The unit itself isn't important. What's important is that whoever reads the book gets an accurate picture of how much blood is needed. Similarly, in this case, if Artoria is a common theme, that means we can use Artoria as a basic unit of measurement. There you go, like I said. Good point. When treating patients, we don't usually work with ideal values for each individual. Instead, we typically take the values for a generic adult male and convert them to the closest match for the patient. I see. So here on this island, you want to use Artoria as a yardstick that everyone will be familiar with. Exactly. We'll have everything in our manga be Artoria, including all of the characters and the medicinal units. The committee shouldn't have any issues with that. It'll be a pain, but the values shown still will be correct once they're converted. So you're approaching this from a completely different angle now. Alright. Yes, this should work. I don't see any problems with it. So when you attack me with 100% good intentions, that's right. If I'm going to use you as a base unit of measurement, I need to know everything about you. Not just your overall height and weight, but the length and weight of your individual body parts, how much blood you have, your shoe size. I have to ascertain all the data we need to create an accurate representation from medical and health related manga. Hell, if I could, I'd really like to vivisect you to get a really complete picture. You had to? No, you didn't. Look around. Everyone else is appalled by what you just said. Making those is supposed to be fun, right? Who'd want to make a boring old textbook? Oh my god. Wait, you're all keeping quiet not because you're appalled, but because you feel the exact same way he does? Well, yeah, because everyone here is, kind of crazy. Come on, Mash, Fujimaru, say something to these maniacs. Your logic is impeccable, Asilipus. I have to commend you for your incredible professional dedication. Nah, she ran. Hey, where'd she go? She got away. Oh god. Well, I can't blame her. Information just doesn't get more personal than this for a young lady. I was just about to put up a bounded field to keep her here too. She's certainly quick on her feet. What shall we do now? She's a talented caster, so it won't be easy to track her down. We already know we need to put out a book promoting healthy living and that we need Artoria to make it. We can't just give up now. Fortunately, there's another way. Twins almost never reject transplants made from one to another. That should only be true for multiple versions of the same person. Oh no, are we going to get the other Artoria faces? I see, so you mean there's more than one Artoria out there, remember? Yeah. Now, let's go make a house call to one of them so we can get the data we need. We'll come to, yeah. Yes, would you mind if we come along for our own reference? Good attitude. If I'm being honest, I think I'm going to need more assistance than just you, Master, but I won't need all of you. Those of you staying behind, I'd like you to get things ready so that we can quickly incorporate the data into our draft once we have it. I can assist with the home visit. I will too. I could use the exercise for my own health. Then Paracelsus and I will stay behind and get our current draft ready for revisions. While we're at it, start artorializing the characters as well. Yeah! Change the energetic boy who wears shorts even in winter and has to wash his hands to keep colds away to R, and make the girl with the sweet tooth who always gets scolded for forgetting to brush her teeth RT. Yep, I was saying this at the beginning. Just make the characters into Artoria. Understood. I'll have the rough draft revised before we get back. Alright, let us get going. Just you wait, Artorias. By the time we are done with you, we'll have every last bit of your medical data in a chart. No patient can keep things hidden from their doctor. A word of grandfatherly advice. Maybe keep your scalpel hidden until you're close enough to use. Oh my god. I had a very bad feeling. Found one. We sure did. So, this is the youngest Artoria, or at least the youngest looking one. I've checked records on all the Artorias. There are two main types, a base model and a mature model. And this one's physical data would seem to be in line with the base model we need. Oh, hello, Dr. Servants. How can I help you? I heard you mention something about physical data, but you should know I still have a long way to go as a sword fighter. So if you're looking to collect data on average saber class types, I'm afraid I won't be of much help. No, it's not that. You see. Ah, now I understand. Well, I'm gonna get going then. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Wait, we can't publish our book without your data to use as a base. You heard the doctor. Please try to understand. I do think your goal is admirable, But I just can't tell the other people every last data about my body. I'm sorry, but I swore a Camelot oath to secrecy. Huh? Am I just running in circles? Oh, yeah, Zhang Jue. There we go. I never tried imitating Zhu Ximen Dunjia before, but it looks like it worked out just fine. Talk about being prepared. Well, I knew there was a strong possibility she'd try to ditch us after all. Let's just say I haven't lived all the years for nothing. Now, if you wouldn't mind switching out that ribbon for this yellow one. Yeah? He's trying to like do his own agenda. That's not what we're here for. Oh my god. Oh, right, I suppose not. Hmm? Hey, isn't that... Oh. Hmm? Grown up means alter. Even I'm not sure how to explain our relationship, but right now she's my only hope. Oh, I didn't expect to find another Artoria here. She's even wearing shorts, just like Aru. It's like she was made to help with our dojin. Very well then, I'll examine both of them down to the last millimeter. Didn't you just say before that these Artoria girls are physically identical? If that's true, wouldn't we only need one of them? Yeah, but you know, like their ages are different. Like this Artoria is a bit older than the Artoria Lily. Data is crucial, you can never have too much of it. The more the better, I'm sure. Murderous intent? No, it is not that, but it is greatly unnerving. I have never before felt such a threat that was completely devoid of malice. Be warned that my sword does not know restraint. I would keep your distance if I were you. Don't worry about restraint here, these people are after personal information. If we let them have their way, they'll tell the whole world sensitive things like, how many hamburgers you eat in a day, I think. Oh no. I suppose I must commend their reckless bravery. Not even Merlin could dare go that far. Even medicine can be ruinous when taken to excess. It seems I must bring the hammer of justice down on these demons in doctor's disguise. Yay, thank you. That excessive eating isn't good for you either, you know. You should probably at least stop making every burger you get a double. Bruh. I don't think it matters. They're servants. They're not gonna get sick. Oh, Nightingale. Well, I have my own Nightingale, I think. Where is she? What the? Oh. There's my Nightingale. I don't have a syllabus, so there you go. My Zhangzhe is not properly leveled up, so there you go. And let me put this one. Oh no, god damn it. Alter has 2 HP. Good lord, what is this? Can I don't think I can single enemy. God damn it. Yeah, obviously it's going to be him because the target is on. Yeah, alright. Critical start gather rate. You know what? I think I need to put this on her at least because she's a berserker. She's gonna get the. Oh boy.
多くの笑顔がありましたから、希望を示せカリバー。
Oh, they're not doing that much damage. Okay.
ですよね。
Alright, so she's gonna keep spamming Caliber. Okay, great. Just what I needed. You know what? Let's do this.
診察します。
Let's take out the first HP bar.
すべての毒あるもの、害あるものをタッチ。人々の幸福を導か。ナイチンゲールフレッジ。熱気。防衛。緊急治療。おやすみなさい。見るに耐え。
Oh boy. Oh, she stunned herself.
ここから
Alter
力
it
強
too
く。
much. Yeah.
おや、怪我人はどこです？
Bro. Damn it, I was careless. I had no idea the hamburgers in Hawaii were so much bigger. Wow. When you have as much medicinal experience as I do, a quick physical exam, scalpel included, oh, is enough to gather most of the data we need. All that's left now is to record it. Height 154 centimeters, weight 42 kilograms. 42? That... what? Wait. 154 centimeters. How much is it at... how many feet is that? 154... oh boy. 5 feet. Okay. Wait, what? Just a minute. Yeah, so it's like... right, so... what to do? Yeah, you know what, I guess... based on her height, she's fine. She's probably a little bit underweight. But, yeah, 5 feet, 42 kilograms. Yeah, probably a little bit underweight, I think. Oh boy. Wait, let me check. 100 centimeters. Ideal weight. Female. 43 kg. Okay. So, 43 to 59. Right. So, yeah, she's barely, like, you know, like, barely on the line. Alright, your earlier remark actually helped me realize something. It would be a good idea to include a section in our doujin on how many calories one should ideally eat in a day. But don't worry, the amount you eat will be listed as 1 artery. And we'll just convert it into the amount that's appropriate for the average person. Of course, I can't say yet whether that number will be 0.5 arterias or 100 arterias. Huh? That's how you're going to do this? So then my weight will also be... yeah. That's right, your weight will also be listed as just 1 arteria, and it'll be standard for other people's weights and measured against. Well, in that case, I guess it's okay. So they mean to use Lily's data as their base, not my own. Right. Very well, I now understand what you demon doctors are trying to do, and I'm okay with it. Indeed, royalty has served as a standard before, such as when an ancient king of Egypt's handbreadth was used as a unit of measurement. Thinking about it that way, using arterias as a unit, it's not so strange either. Wait, what? Not to mention the whole island's a portmanteau of your name. Oh yeah. Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be sure to give you a copy of our doujin once it's finished. Fantastic. We've got all the data we need. Now, we just need to go back and start drawing. If those committee fools think that cowardly restrictions can hold back the tide of medicinal progress, that's only mistaken. Wasn't this a manga about benefits of healthy living? The medicinal field has a great deal to gain from sharing the importance of staying healthy with the public. If people didn't understand that they were directly responsible for maintaining their health, they would never go see a doctor at all. Now would they? That's why it's so important to bridge the gap between people's, their health and the medicinal profession. Wordlessly nodding along in assent. After all, how else am I going to get people to drink fushu to become overcome with gratitude and feel like they owe me such a great debt that they have to obey my every bidding? What? Right. Ooh, alright. Okay, let's feed them. What do we feed them? Let's see. Okay, steak and what was the other one? Oh boy.
Enadori, curry.
Oh, curry. Okay, wait, this one doesn't have a midsection. Okay. Okay, I think we've fed them enough. It's finally time to take the doujin.
Manga 完成したって。早く見に行こう。
Alright, there you go. To be honest, I wasn't optimistic about our club's arc of progress before we began in earnest, but I've been very impressed with the quality of everyone's work. Of course, I'm good at drawing. I couldn't operate if I wasn't good with my hands. The same is true for alchemy. One needs to be exceptionally careful while handling samples and reagents. Even a few grains of spilled powder can have a major effect on experiments' result. I'm afraid I cannot contribute at the same degree as I am only a nurse. But fortunately, this unique medicinal procedure of manga creation is a group effort. As such, we'll need someone to oversee operations, maintain good hygiene, maintain schedules very efficiently. So please allow me to fill those roles. I feel confident I can do so after attending Editor Croy's lecture. Be assured that I'll be paying extra close attention, especially with our newest Doctor edition. Yes, good point. He's definitely helpful to have around, but he's also someone we need to keep an eye on for numerous reasons. Wait, who? Who, me? What do you think? I'm going to cause some kind of trouble or something? Perish the thought. Don't worry, I know my way with my brush very well. Drawing manga is like drawing patterns on a talisman. Okay. There, you see, nothing to it. By the way, we are printing this in color, yes? Does that mean I can fill this in with yellow and call it a day? No. No, you can't. We are sticking strictly to black and white. Huh, that's not fun. Alright, we're done with the final draft. Oh wow. Okay. Thank you for the refreshments, Master. They were really a great help. You're welcome. How about the printer's schedule? Are we going to have enough time? Not to worry, Editor Croy had them put aside a machine just for us. I must say, her initiative and negotiation skills are easily as strong as A-rank noble phantasm. We should have no trouble getting a first-class version of our book printed, even with our significant initial delay. Alright. Okay, I've got the first batch of copies right here. Congratulations and a job well done, everyone. Alright, here are some sample books. I took a quick look at them to make sure everything was okay, but I'd like you guys to do all the same too. They're scheduled to begin printing for real in 30 minutes, so if you see any problems, let me know before then. Alright, that's okay all from me now. I'm gonna go check on the other clubs. It's great to see Chloe in such high spirits. It looks like everything really agrees with her. Yeah, I really like her shades. She's been a big help with my reports too. Excuse me, but does she typically wear sunglasses? No, I don't think so. Oh yes, at least we have since ever since we came. We have at least ever since we came here. Yeah, I believe they help protect her from the bright tropical sun. Oh no. You're done. Great, just great. We took care to respect your privacy. Read it for yourself. I will, thank you very much. That's exactly why I'm here, in fact. Alright, let's see. So these two blondes that seem vaguely familiar are the main characters, huh? As for the story, make sure to brush your teeth every day, get regular checkups, chew your food well. Yep, everything seems on the up and up for so far. I just hope it stays like this for the whole book. I think I might have gained too much weight. Maybe I should go on a diet. Tell me what to do, Professor Health. I can understand being concerned about your weight, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Take a look at this list of average weight by age. That's it? You're not too heavy at all. Ah, when did you get here? This is only a list of averages. These aren't necessarily the best weights for any given person. My point is, there's no need to be overly concerned with how you compare to the average. I would suggest just using it as a point of reference. Furthermore, dieting has its share of risks as well, especially excessive dieting. So ideally, you want to maintain a healthy weight for you that's neither too high nor too low. This is actually more entertaining than I thought it would be. I guess there's room for all kinds of edutainment manga, yeah? I don't know what numbers like 0.8 artorias and 1.1 artorias are supposed to mean, but I guess that's also helping to protect my privacy. Yes, exactly. It's perfect, no? Well, I guess, but at the same time, that wasn't really our intention. We just had to make it about artoria so that it gets the pass. I can tell you're making a real effort to educate people about the importance of healthy living too. It's still a little embarrassing to have my face used for the characters, but aside from that, I suppose this is fine. Hold it, what's with this appendix on the last page? That was close. I didn't think anyone else but me would have caught it. Appendix? Yeah, what? Yeah, what's with this artoria conversion table? Oh no, they added the actual weights, I think. One artoria height equals 154 centimeters. One artoria weight equals kilograms. Hell, you even have the total calories I consume in a day. What happened to protecting my privacy? Looks like the jig is up. We made this manga to promote the benefits of healthy living. You know what I was thinking? I was like, yeah, who the hell is going to understand like 1.5 artoria worth? Unless and until you give like an actual, like, oh, 1 artoria is equal to this much kilograms. Unless and until you do that, nobody's going to understand. It defeats the whole purpose of being an educational health book if you cannot even understand and figure out what the actual weight is. Although we had to change the genre to artoria to get it past the committee. If we didn't provide a way for the readers to know what the numbers really meant, there'd be no point. There you go. So we decided to include them in an appendix at the very back of the book. It's technically just a bonus, so it shouldn't dilute the artoria thing. Probably. And you really thought that was going to fly? Well, so much for that idea. I had a feeling things might turn out like this. Uh-oh, that's the smile she gets whenever she's about to unleash all hell. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to remove this appendix and revise the cover mentioning it. And then you'll be all done. Congratulations. Hang on, what do you think you're... Or I can burn your original draft and everything you used to make it to ash right here and now. Which would you prefer? My feet. Alright, you win. I'd rather than that start over. Nightingale, let Croy know we're going to revise the cover and the final page. Understood. And don't worry, Doctor. Even if readers don't know exactly what these numbers mean, the book's educational content will still be valuable. Yeah, I guess. I agree with that. Yeah. I guess I can at least leave a way for motivated medical professionals to derive the conversion values themselves. If that's all I can do for now, then so be it. Alright, let's make these final revisions and then we'll be well and truly done. Good work, everyone. Alright, and there you go. That was the final doujin. We're done with all the doujins. Now we can focus on the main story. Wait, when will this get unlocked? What is this even? Why is this grayed out? Okay, I guess it will get unlocked later, maybe? Alright, anyways, let's continue with the main story. Rain falling in the forest at night. Alright. So, you're going to sprinkle this pixie dust stuff on yourselves to pretend to be friends of the forest. I'll pass. I don't think I could take that. What do you mean? Yeah. Hiding who you are? That's just lying. As the head of the normalization committee, do you really think I could do something so underhanded? I don't mind when it's other people doing it, but personally I can't stand lying or obfuscating. So much so that I'd rather just disappear. No kidding, I didn't know you were so earnest, Yarando. Well, she's a committee head. That sort of thing is probably why people listen to her. Anyway, it sounds like it's my turn to accompany you. Our group will consist of Big Brother Fujimaru, Marsh, Arcus, Lancelot, and me. Fine, I'll stay here and see if the city being properly protected. And don't even think about trying to fight the enshrined deity. If you can just find out where Mikoker is hiding, that'll be enough, more than enough. Alright, so that's what happened. And now we are in the forest, I guess? Yep. Alright, the night woods is just up ahead. Are you ready, Arcus? Yes, of course. Alright, a little sprinkle of pixie dust and we should be good to go. Oh damn, what's happening? Ooh, okay. It's night now. And the magical energy is far denser here. It would seem this is truly a forest of spirits. Don't you mean fairies? No, I don't. Fairies and spirits may have seemed the same, but they're not. For better and worse, fairies have human levels of intelligence, so their residual magical energy can be directed to some degree. Directed, as if it can be more easily shaped in magecraft and mystics? Things like bewilder people who enter, steal people who enters memories, and transform people who enter. Indeed, fairies make use of what we call mystics simply by existing. They don't have mages because they have no need to study magecraft in the first place. Oh, so they're like, you know, they're this like inbuilt passive, I guess, in a way, right? Spirits, on the other hand, are more supernatural things. They have neither good intentions nor ill. Regardless of how much magical energy they possess, it is no more than a thing that exists. As long as no one is misusing them for their own ends, they don't cause trouble like fairies. So in this case, the one misusing them would be fairies, right? Yeah. Mikoker, the enshrined deity priestess, that would explain how she's so absurdly strong even though she's dressed like something out of a kid's puppet show. No, Bawanshi isn't the one with all that power, it's the monster she's with, Bernanos. Last I checked, Bawanshi cannot do any magecraft stuff without Morgan's tools. Right. Oh, what the? Hang on, what was that? Yeah? Yes, I heard it too. It sounded like something not of this world, or like it was crying out in agony. Oh, wait, I think it's a ritual sacrifice. Miss Jaguar Mura told us about the most. Jaguar Mura. Oh, because, you know, Fujimura, okay. Well, if Mikoker truly is a priestess, then she may indeed be performing some manner of ritual. It could be a trap, but since we have no other leads, I think we should follow the sound and see what it is. Just be careful. Wait, what is happening here? What the? So many animals here and they're all dancing. Papo, pa, milk kako, melamen. Popio, definitely Nico. What a tremendous hostility, and they're all too eager to make use of it in the battle. Everyone, prepare for battle and stay sharp. These animals are far stronger than any foe we've yet faced. What the hell? Alright. Wait, just a minute. Oh, you know what I can finally use? Let me keep my Lucy and let me take her out. Alright, there she is. I haven't fully leveled her up, or I have fully leveled her up, but I haven't leveled up her skills because I don't have enough maths or QP. So little by little I'm trying to level up everything. So here we are. Let's use her. Next I'll try to level up probably Kroe. And then we have Suzuka. Damn, so many characters I have to level up. I have to level up Suzuka, I have to level up Mikoke, I have to level up Kroe, I have to level up Yarando. Oh my god, this is crazy. And then I have to level up Gawain. I recently got him. The OG Gawain. I have to level him up as well. I don't know when I'm going to do all this.
UDK の活躍お見せしましょう
God damn, look at that. What is that? Okay, let's see what her skills do. Increase attack, critical strength, apply a protecting the weak state that recovers HP for allies during normal attacks. Oh. If there are any 3-star or lower allies in the field, increase attack and gain. What the hell? The weaker you are, the more benefits she gets. Increase NP gods for yourself, invincible, cover HP. Excluding yourself. Okay, so
運命をかけた戦いであれば早立ちですよカルウェナ魔術師殿に糖分を取らなくっちゃ春の鼓動はこのようにコーラスお願い手加減します
increase NP strength and apply NP change. Change them from AoE to a single target. Oh wait, oh, so that, okay, I didn't remember that she could do something like that. Don't make it single target. Super giant trait.
早立ちですよカルウェナ
大フォームですわあら
あっちだね
Alright, here we go.
火災発生特殊放水車を要請ああもう私が直接やります総員回避なさい災禍など吹っ飛ばします
Oh my god, it's lagging. Hey.
UDK ガラティーン
What the hell? Yeah. Destroyer of the worlds, it's remnant. Wait, who's this?
そっちなんだだと思った
そのつもりです
シャープセイバーハーモニー
ファング召喚
Damn. Yeah, let's
いい
see.
でしょう。あら。
Right.
イエーイハイタッチ次も
It's
この
pretty,
調子でい
you
こう
know, the fact that I can switch her NP from single target to AoE is pretty cool. I forgot about that. I probably knew about this when I reacted to her, but I forgot about that completely. Man, so this is what a true boxer is like. Bored, definite bored. What are they even saying? What did this call me? Oh. Oh no, that kangaroo just knocked Arca's trumpet into the lake. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. That trumpet's unique. There's not another like it in the world. Meru. Omede Luminas. Oh no. Her shield? Yeah, that one just knocked Marsh's shield away. How do they know how to fight humans so well? What about you, Lancelot? Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. They knocked my weapon away a number of times as well, but I always caught it. Right. I'm used to picking up my weapons after losing them I can't believe we're gonna get wiped out by a bunch of kangaroos. Oh my god, this is gonna be the whole like, which one is yours? You know the what was it called? The woodcutter, the bronze axe, the silver axe, and the golden axe. Babu? At ease, warriors of the forest, at ease. Wait, is Morgan going to come out of there or something? Today's ritual is over. Oh no, I think that's it. Please exit to the west gate, one in an orderly fashion. We will hold tomorrow's ritual in the evening. Remember to bring your food offerings. Hippo. Hippo? Is this Nikocare? They all disappeared into the forest. But wait, never mind that. That voice came from the spring. Calm down. I'm the spirit who lives in the spring. Or something like that, at least. People call me the destroyer of worlds. Oh wait, we literally fought it. I take it you are the ones who dropped something into my spring? It hurt a lot. This is a grave matter indeed. No, we didn't. It was your kangaroos that dropped it. Now, answer me honestly. Don't worry, I won't get angry. Did you drop this gold? There you go. Gold trumpet or this silver horn? A horn? Yeah. I'm sorry, now that I look more closely, I see you still have your shield march. Oh wait, what? No, your combat analysis was correct, Chloe. It's still a very precious possession. Wait, what horn are they talking about? I guess that means we drop them both. Will you give them back to us, Spirit of the Spring? Very well, it seems the time has come for me to reveal my form to the world. The form that made the animals of this forest true believers in the span of a single night. Oh no, stop! Thank you for coming to my ritual. Now please get out your wallets and don't be afraid to give till it hurts. Living on springfish alone is no way to keep my both fingers in shape. So I'm thinking today calls for a nice steak. I'm sorry, wait just a moment while I go and fetch the real Sir Tristan. Yeah? Thank goodness you finally found me. Bruh. I always believed help would come. This makes all the time I spent hiding worthwhile. Well, I guess you were hiding yourself in one sense of the word. I know what you're all thinking. I understand your concerns, but I ask that you keep them to yourselves. You cannot expect common sense from Tristan. That is not how the mind of a genius works. Yes, of course, instead of panicking after we got separated, Sir Tristan bided for his time by hiding out in the spring. That's not the kind of thing you can do without incredible fortitude and strength of mind. Amazing job as always, Sir Tristan. You think so? I can't believe it myself, but do you really think so? And now that we know you're safe, that just leaves Gawain and Suzuka. I see, so Sir Gawain has blasted away from the city just as I was. Well, since I ended up here in the forest, a place I have always considered home, I suspect Sir Gawain may have ended up in a place with similar meaning for him. Okay, somewhere with like a lot of sunlight or something, I don't know. Like, you know, he thrives in sunlight, so right. I wonder where Suzuka could have ended up. She doesn't seem to be anywhere in Waikiki. Although that reset light was strong enough to knock me out, I had no adverse physical effects whatsoever. So, wherever Miss Suzuka is, I'm sure her inability to rendezvous with us is not a matter of harm having been done to her. Speaking of which, Tristan, why did you stay in these woods instead of trying to rendezvous with Master? The bounded field prevented me from leaving. All I could do was try to survive with no more than my heart. Oh yeah, true, he's not a fairy, so he cannot go out, I guess. If Mikoker hadn't told me about this spring, I would probably still be fighting this forest's warriors. Does that mean Mikoker helped you? She did. She introduced me to this spring where I can play my harp as loudly as I want without bothering anyone. Oh no. I take it by your interest in her name that you came here to defeat her? Only if we have to. First we'll have to learn why she's doing this. Very well, I'll take you to her house. Oh, you needn't worry about the deity in question for now. It won't wake until the later half of Servant Fest. Wow, just like Lost World 6. The latter half of Servant Fest? Does that mean it only comes alive when a fervor of Servant Fest reaches a certain point? Yeah, I guess. Yes, that's correct, but you should ask Mikoker about that. Oh, and one more question. Are you making a book this time as well? Not really. Yeah, we are. Well, not as much as the clubs in the Alliance, but still, yeah. We're helping them. Then there should be no problem. You have everything you need to defeat her. Oh. Follow me. I'll take you to the deepest reaches of the Nightwoods, the Witch's forbidden domain. Oh boy. Whew. Yeah, we have to fight her now. Oh boy. Oh wow, that's a nice little house. That's Mikoker's base. It looks like a witch's house straight out of fairy tale. This is where Mikoker lives. I'm pretty sure Morgan lives here as well. Because, you know. Yeah. Not exactly, the house doesn't belong to her. She's more watching it for the actual owner. There you go. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. I sure hope it's not one of those giant mimics only pretending to be a house so it can eat people or something. Is there anything we should look out for after we go inside, Tristan? Not especially. It's your typical cozy home, aside perhaps from its location. And as luck would have it, it's tea time now, too. So I doubt Mikoker would attack you, especially with me here. Alright then. Enshrined deity. Priestess, it's I, Tristan, Knight of the Round Table. I'm coming in. You just barge in like that without even waiting for permission? Don't! How many times have to tell you? Daytime is my writing time. Huh? Oh my god. Huh? What the? What the hell are you doing here? Trespassing in my territory. Do you want to die? Is that it? Fine, that can be arranged. Hold it, Mikoker. No, wait, during the day you go by Bavanshi, the Rain Witch, didn't you? Oh, alright. Wait, it's daytime? I guess. It looked like nighttime over there, but I guess it's just... At any rate, these people are not your enemy. They're here to clear up the mutual misunderstanding. Please, hear them out. For me, it's nothing else. Think of it as paying me back for all the stories of knighthood I've regaled to you with each morning. Oh, I just realized, both of them are Tristan. Oh my god, I don't know why it took me so long to clock that. Both Bauhan Seed and Tristan, both of them are Tristan. Oh, buzz off. If anything, you piss me off even more than they do. I told you this was a witch's house, didn't I? And what do witches do to trespassers? They curse them to hell and gone. That's what. You probably thought you could take me down easy without the enshrined deity here, but unfortunately for you peasants, witches are invincible in their workshops. Oh yeah, true. My magical energy is easily 100 times stronger in here, but I'm sure you knew that, being mages yourselves. I forgot about that actually. Alright, I guess you wouldn't, seeing how you're just a half-assed master and a hick fairy with delusions of magehood. Alright, fine. I was just thinking it was time I made my own grimoire anyway. So I'm gonna turn you all into stickers and use you to decorate my book's back cover. Right. Okay, so who are we supposed to take here? Let's see. Fighting a pretender means taking a foreigner with you. Alright. So let me just... Or I can just take Artoria with me. Any of that. You know what? Let's see. Wait, Yarando is a foreigner, right? But I haven't leveled her up, that's the problem. Is she a foreigner? Wait. Where is she? Yeah, she is a foreigner. Should I use her? I don't know. Can I level her up from here? Oh yeah, I can. You know what? Let's do that. Let me just level her up quickly.
静かに。今精霊の声と音の合わせ中よ。姿が変わらない分、ちゃんと出力上げて、あなたの役に立たないとね。
I don't think I can level her up completely because I don't have enough ascension, you know, like what do you call them?
ああ、レベルアップね。いいことよ。どんどん来た。
I don't have the ascension mats. All of them. I'm lacking one. I need to farm it for it.
私が薄着なのはカルデアの夏に合わせたわけじゃないわよ。これどちらかっていうと宇宙的センスだからね。
Yeah, her dress is so weird, like especially her pants. What the hell is that? Like it's covered in the back, I think. It's open. No, it's like half down.
ああ、レベルアップね。いいことよ。どう？
Yeah, well, I don't have enough, so you know, but that'll do. Let me just put her in. Alright, yeah, let me put Yarando there. And the others are there. If needed, I can switch them in. You know what? Let me just switch. Let me just bring another foreigner with me, just in case. God damn it. The lag is crazy. Where's mine? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see. I forgot about that. Apply debuff immune, HP recovery each turn, NP gauge each turn for yourself, increase NP gauge for all allies in My Fair Soldier stage. Then we have this one, NP strength for all allies, apply My Fair Soldier special skill seed. Be made to all allies, excluding yourself. Oh, so I'm supposed to use all the other skills before using this one, because all my other skills are going to get locked. Increase arts Card effectiveness for yourself. Chance to inflict stun. Anyway, see, for all allies excluding yourself. Bro, what? Okay. What a.
白兵戦行きます今のうちに準備やだね
Wait, she's the arts, right? Yeah, okay, there you go.
早炊きですねカレウェル要請別々運命をかけた戦いであれ
Oh,
ば
I'm supposed to use this one first.
まとめて出荷してあげる
Yeah, it's gonna just stop my skills from using. This one is going to make me not use the art skill of other characters, I think.
リクエストいただけて
Right? Wait.
デコレーションしちゃお
No, wait, did I read wrong? Didn't they say that steal arts card 1 turn, demate for all allies excluding yourself? Oh, excluding yourself and Arturia caster. Right, that's why it didn't get sealed for me, because both of them are Arturia caster. Alright, that's good. So, let's do this.
ちょっと驚くかもお望みかしらあれはいつか見た終わりの星どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのですさあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン 新作入りますドドドドドドドドドド特大女王ケーキ登場食べ残しは許さないからダメやめて
Right.
ああいたああ鐘の音が聞こえる
Okay, well, that was interesting. Ah, okay. Right. Well, there you go. That was very different from where you were Miko here. I was just tired from all the drawing I've been doing. Yeah. The Witch of the Forest of Rain is usually way stronger than this, jerk face. Drawing? You mean these completely blank pages all over your desk? Huh? Did you seriously just look at my desk without even asking? I knew you were a hick, but I thought you at least had some manners. Seriously, did you not no one teach you right from wrong growing up? You've been even ruder than Melusine right now, you know that? Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I thought I might find some kind of evidence here, so... I'm sorry, I kind of saw the blank pages myself. Well, I guess it's harder not to see them when you're already in here. The real problem isn't that you peeked at my desk, it's that you entered my house without permission. Well, we had permission from Tristan, so... You know, I don't know if that counts. Alright, what are you doing here anyway? You came to get revenge after Bernanos handed you your asses? No, we're not here for revenge, we just want to talk. First off, we want to know why you've been attacking Servant Fest. Yeah, what Marsh said, it looks like the DT doesn't show up until Servant Fest is halfway over. There's a reason for that, right? Well, if you already know that much, I guess there's no point in keeping the rest a secret. That's right, the DT awakens in response to the fervor generated from the Servant Fest attendees. The fervor that lures him over to the city, where he goes on to squash the festival. Does that mean that DT heads for Servant Fest? No, he doesn't. He only squashes it because he suffers while it's going on. Oh my god. That's fine with me though. I love squashing people when they're enjoying themselves. Is there no way to stop the DT from doing that? If there was, I'd already be doing it. Why do you think I became his priestess in the first place? Oh, so you're doing it to help him? Of course not. I'm using him. As Mikoke, it's never been easier to squash other servants like rats. You just can't be honest with yourself, can you, Bawanshi? The truth is, you don't actually want Bernanos to wake up, right? The more he burns the city, the more people hate him, and you don't like that, do you? Huh? Hey, using those eyes on me is no fair. Oh yeah, she can understand feelings of other people. Well, I guess there is one way to keep Bernanos from going to the city. I just have to keep an eye on him in his cave. That's why you're here, right? Because you want me to do that? Does this mean you can seal the DT away? Yeah, I can, but on one condition. You guys are making dojin, right? Bring them to me on the 6th day. Let's see, 5 books should be enough. I've already done it. I knew I have to do it eventually because, you know, like, otherwise why would they make, like, 5 books and let us do only 3 of them? With that much reference material, I'm sure I'll have no trouble making headway on my draft. Well, this was quite a surprising development. I never would have guessed that the priestess would ask for dojin. That is a much more peaceful way to resolve this, though. I think I see why she's been attacking Servant Fest now. She really does want to keep the DT safe, but she also wants to keep putting off her deadlines. That's why. Yeah, Bawashi might act evil, but she's still good at heart. Well, she's also genuinely mean, cruel, and short-tempered. Anyway, we can definitely rule her out of as the thief who stole the singularity from BB now. Yeah. I'm glad you understand. I'm going to stay here and keep an eye on her. She did once go by my name after all, so I can't help but feel a sense of obligation. I see, you could pass through the bounded field as well, thanks to the pixie dust, but if that's your choice, we'll respect it. Alright, now that we are settled, let's head back to the city. We have 3 finished books right now. No, we have 5 finished books. I've already done it. So that just leaves 2 more. We'll have to make sure all 5 are ready to go on day 6 of Servant Fest. Well, that's that. I'm going to end it here today. I'm going to continue with it next day. I've already done the 5 books, so you know I don't have to do that. We can jump right into the story. Yeah, there it is. Alright, I'm going to do it next day. And there you go. We now know what's going on. Basically, Bernanos wakes up because as the festival gets more and more, you know, the tension gets more and more, and the people starts, you know, like getting into the whole vibe of the festival. Bernanos wakes up, goes to the city and destroys everything, and Bawanshi doesn't want that, so she tries to keep an eye on him, but it doesn't work. At the same time, she also wants to complete her draft. She helps Bernanos do that to extend the time so that she could get enough time to complete the deadline, I guess. And that's why she's like, oh, bring me all the dojins. I'll get more reference from that, and that will probably help her in her own draft. Right, and yeah, there you go. That's what happened here. So I'm gonna end it here. We are here. I've completed section 5, so this is section 6 after this. So I think we are 40% into the story. There's like 60% left, and we have like 10 days. So yeah, it's very easily doable. I'll be able to complete it soon, you know, quite soon. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. Wait, is there a node? Yeah, a new node has also unlocked. That's good. I can do more farming. Right, so yeah, thanks for watching. This was my gameplay for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, there you go. That was it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow probably with another video on this event. So yeah, until then, goodbye and have a nice day.